Since the time of the prophets, discernment has been a direct line to God's heart. Today, we'll examine the biblical texts that reveal whether you've been selected to possess this gift, but let's start with the first question: what is discernment? For those who possess it, discernment is a rare and powerful ability that allows them to see the invisible, perceive truth, and distinguish between what comes from God and what stems from evil. The gift of discernment is enigmatic and frequently misinterpreted. It goes beyond intuition and simple judgment. It is the capacity to differentiate between the origin and purpose of truth. In the Bible, Paul tells us to thank God for his indescribable gift, which only those who are open to receiving can obtain. To demonstrate that you are ready, write "I'm ready" in the comment box. This gift is a spiritual compass that enables you to distinguish between the pure and the impure, the holy and the corrupt. Those who receive it must bear a special burden to see what others cannot see and to feel what others cannot understand. Let's start with the first indication that the gift of discernment is there. First indication of a strong longing for the present desire is the foundation of everything. It is not a fleeting wish, but a fire that burns deep within the soul. Those who are chosen to see the invisible sense this fire even before they comprehend it. It is an urgency, an inexplicable impulse to seek something beyond the material, as if their hearts know that a gift is waiting to be received. This desire is uncommon, but it is a sign that God is establishing in them the reason for his discernment. Discrimination is a gift from God, but like all gifts from God, it requires deep desire and longing. It is not a gift for the uninterested or the casually curious. Only those who genuinely want it can approach the Spirit with the required faith to receive it. Jesus told us to ask and it will be given to us, seek and you will find, knock and the door will be open to you. Consider the Apostle Paul's letter to the Corinthians, where he expresses a strong desire for the gifts of the Spirit, particularly prophecy. This verse demonstrates that desire is the prerequisite for the manifestation of any spiritual talent. Being willing to live your entire life in accordance with God's purposes is more important than only desiring to see or comprehend. The purpose of discernment is to serve the kingdom, not to provide personal comfort. Those who experience this desire undergo an internal metamorphosis. They no longer yearn for the things that used to fulfill them and instead seek out more of God, clarity, and truth. This yearning can be so strong that it alters their priorities, thoughts, and even how they pray. But it's not without its difficulties. It's difficult. A procedure that calls for endurance, faith, and patience. It's not easy, as those who have gone through it know. That's the kind of intensity required to receive the gift of discernment, and Jacob battled with the angel all night at Peniel, refusing to let go until he was blessed. The desire for discernment is more than just a feeling. It is a sign that God is working in your life. This craving makes room in your heart for the Holy Spirit to enter and fill it with his presence. It is not enough to ask carelessly. You must adhere to God and strive. The Holy Spirit is at work in your life, inviting you to see what others cannot see and understand what others do not understand. He does not force his gift on anyone. Rather, he offers it to those who seek him with all their hearts. When he finally comes, he not only gives you the ability to see the invisible, but also the courage to face it. This leads us to a powerful truth. If you feel this desire, you are already on the path toward discernment. Don't ignore it or suppress it like a beacon in the dark. Desire is the first indication and the first step toward the invisible, so if you're willing to look and ask, you're closer than you think. I urge you to make a commitment right now and to pray for improved discernment. In the end, it is those who see the unseen visible who transform the visible, and you, with the Spirit at work inside you, are asked to be one of them. Are you prepared, then? Seek his presence like never before and be obedient to what God reveals to you. If you haven't already, start by visualizing it by leaving a comment that reads, "I'm ready," and remember to like the video. And don't forget to subscribe for the latest content. God bless you.